Alright guys, we're going to talk to some drivers a little bit later today, but we want to get out trackside because where the sun is, and we want to try some different spots. With this being a new track, it's very important to find some different spots to get those pictures and bring some video to you. So we're going to go right out into today's action, and then we'll come back and talk to drivers a little bit later in these sessions where they have wheel-to-wheel races and time attack. So let's go ahead and get trackside right now. BMW put fluid down on the track over here. We have cars off. Well, we have come up to the far side of the track. You can see the concession building here, the water tower, the other tower over here. Everything is happening on that side of the track. The sun is over here. We're looking down to get some good views. We actually had an Evo break right at this corner just a couple minutes ago. I was still getting set up, didn't get too much of it. Got some of the track. We are ready for the GLTC qualifying session. So it's interesting. They're coming over here with a lot of dust and stuff on the track. See how they handle it. It should be dry. They went through it, but you can see the cars flying by. Let's get some pictures and some video of this. Another really nifty thing about this track, see the solar panels, right on the other side is an airport, and we have planes constantly taking off and landing. You can see the hangar right over there. There's one shot we might try to get later today that has a hangar in the background. We got the racetrack right here, got our camera set up. Beautiful facility out here. There's a plane taking off. You can hear him. Oh, there's his tail. There he is. Finished up GLTC qualifying for this morning, and we're moving into the first round of time attack. These are some of the fastest cars on the property. It's always really cool to witness them, see how they are doing. We got Jackie out in front right now, and we'll see how the whole field comes in behind him. Should be a little bit interesting. Watch him come flying by over the hill. So let's see how it happens.
I drive the 32188 BMW M3. It started life as a 4-cylinder engine. Comes with it, and I managed to swap an S54 into it. And my first gridlife event. So far so good.
I'm Robert Thorne. I of course drive on Team ASF. Normally out in my Turbo S2000, the big bad wolf. But this weekend we're in ASF driving this 2019 GT2 RS Club Sport. So so far, of course, learning experience, first weekend with the car, but been good so far. We are chasing Jackie Ding for top time of the weekend, and I think with a few changes, I think we get it. So we've never run the car, it's new to us. Of course, on loan for a little bit, and we're just trying to get the feel for the car. So run the Pirellis on it, Michelin's now for one session, and still getting used to power and trying to figure out the grip.
So where can people follow you, find you on the interwebs?
Yeah, so on Instagram, I'm there as @ThornThrone, and then of course I do weekly YouTube videos at Robert Thorn Racing, so please check those out if you have a minute.
I'm Andy Smedegard. I own a shop in middle of Wisconsin called ASM, and it started specializing in S2000s because they just seem to be a really good track car. And started going racing, and a lot of my friends and stuff wanted to also come racing, so we built cars for all of them, and now we just go racing.
Well, we see you guys in like a lot of the events we're going out to now.
Yeah.
Because you guys bring up a massive group.
Yeah.
How many cars in total do you have a part of the team now?
Oh,
if
man.
They all came out.
It's got to be at least a dozen or so, and we all do different driving disciplines too. We've got some cars that are drift cars, some cars that are road race cars. We've got time attack cars. So I mean, we try to. Our big thing is to explore every driving discipline and become like a total driver, not just focus on one thing, but you need to be able to do everything. So yeah, we try to kind of dabble in everything.
My name's Christine Matura. I'm from Birdsboro, Pennsylvania, which is outside of Reading, Pennsylvania. Our team name is called Three Pedal Mafia. Been racing for about 11 years now.
And I'm Vicki Fisher. I am from outside Scranton, Pennsylvania, and we are part of Garage Heroes in Training. So Chrissy's mom here has, she comes out and she makes cookies for our team. We all race for Lemons. And she's been doing it for several years, and we had decided that we were going to go ahead and make a car dedicated to her, which is Christy's mom's cookies. And normally with our car, it has a very large cookie that sits on top of it normally, which is not here for this race. So we decided just to go ahead and dedicate a car for her mom.
This is my 2007 Mazda 3. I bought it when it was new, and it has 255,000 miles on the chassis now. So I've kept really good care of it, as you can tell. The paint job's pretty good, and that's why it doesn't have a whole lot of theme on it, like the Chrissy's mom's cookies car, because we didn't want to paint it yet. So yeah, it's got a lot of upgrades. Just because when things went bad over the years, we put in a new, new and upgraded items. So it has a bigger engine, a bigger, more transmission gears, and lowered suspension. So it's a great car to drive. It kind of feels like I was just driving to work, but I'm on the racetrack. So really great car.
Well, looks like you're right now standing in first.
Only by a little bit.
Only by a little bit, but a little bit's enough. You think we can hold off things?
We'll see. Robert Thorn and I think they're still getting used to the Porsche. So the GT2 RS is quite a piece of kit. I think ultimately they should be smoking us, but they haven't yet. So we'll try to stay ahead in front. The car doesn't really have a lot more mods to go. We don't really have anything to really play with. We can't give it more power. But we are trying to find a little bit more in my driving, and just find tiny pieces here and there, 210 here, 210 here. I think we'll have a 21 in the car. It's just down to execution and trying to find it.
We had a quick launch, got to the GLTC race, had a great time filming that, and then we are right back at it with the track battle. There goes Jackie Ding. He is gaining some ground on the board, so it looks like he is going to be able to keep his lead. We're moving into the last sessions of the day, seeing on the time attack and on the GLTC what they can get done and accomplish for the day, leading into tomorrow, where we will find out who takes overall and who wins the GLTC and who comes in overall fastest in the time attack classes. It's pretty interesting to see Jackie out in front, ahead of the Porsche 911 GT2. Pretty cool. It'll be interesting to see as that GT2 gets faster, if Jackie can stay ahead or if they have enough in the GT2 to keep up. So that'll be interesting in the time attack class, and then it'll be also interesting to see how the GLTC race pans out overall. We are actually up on top of the tower. We have a beautiful view up here to capture some moments. And It has been an amazing day of racing here at Grid Life. I hope you guys have enjoyed coming along for the adventure. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and definitely share this video out to your friends so we can spread the word of these events. Thank you guys so much for all of your support. Have a blessed day, and I'll talk to you guys next time.